Hey guys, Aero here, and today I have my first Pokemon Wi-Fi battle to share with you guys. Now before we get to the battle, there's a few things that I want to talk about first. The first thing is, as you're watching the battle, you're going to see that I don't have a capture card, and I'm really sorry for that. I was trying to see if I could get one online, but they're all very expensive and I just don't have the money to get one right now. The footage that you are going to be seeing comes from my 3DS, but I did edit it as best as I could to try to make the quality better. I hope you can still bear with me and watch the YouTube video. Another thing is, whenever I'm watching Pokemon battlers on YouTube, I'm always curious to see what moves they have on their Pokemon, as well as the nature they are, as well as their EV spreads, and a whole bunch of other information. If you're ever curious for this type of information on my Pokemon, there's always going to be a learn more about the team button as you're watching the YouTube video. Just click on that button and you can always get that type of information. To do this, you want to click on the button and it's going to take you to a web page, and on that web page you're going to have to wait 5 seconds. Once you wait 5 seconds, at the top of the web page, there's going to be a button that says skip ad. You want to click on that button and then it will take you to the page that has all my Pokemon. And this can be really useful if you're trying to use the same team as me, if you're trying to combat my team, and you just want to learn more information about my team. So that's always useful. There's always going to be other buttons too, such as battling me. So like if you ever want to battle me and possibly have the video on YouTube, you can click on this button to learn more about how to battle me. And if you're always feeling generous, there's going to be a button to subscribe to me as well. So I really hope you do click on that button as well. But that's enough of me. Let's get on to the... What's going on, guys? Aero here, and today I have an amazing Pokemon Wi-Fi battle to share with you guys. Now this battle's amazing because I was able to use my favorite Mega Evolution, Mega Charizard X. I don't like it when people say Mega Charizard Y is much better than Mega Charizard X, because in my opinion they are both equally as good competitively. You just have to know how to use them. Mega Charizard Y is really easy to use because you just send it out and you can use Heat Wave after that drought and you're going to be doing a lot of damage. And even if there's a water type on the field, you can just use Solar Beam after that drought and you're also going to be doing a lot of damage to water types. Mega Charizard X is a little harder to use because it's that physical version of Charizard, so you need to have a little gimmick up your sleeve, and that's exactly what I did in this battle. So let's get right to it. In this battle, I used Drifblim to kind of set up before I brought in my Mega Charizard X, so I send out my Drifblim first. And my opponent, I think, sends out his Heracross first. Yeah, he sends out his Heracross first. So I didn't know what this Heracross was going to do. I was expecting a Rock Slide or something. So I go for the Minimize so that whatever attack he does has a high chance of missing. And he goes for the Knockoff, which ends up missing, which is what I wanted. So now I want to make sure that that Knockoff doesn't do a lot of damage to me. So I'm going to start getting my defenses to go up from the stockpile. And he goes for another knockoff here, and it misses again, so that's good. So I'm going to start getting my defenses even higher with that stockpile. And he goes for another knockoff again, and this time it hits, so that does a good amount of damage, and it gets me to a little less than half of my health. So now I need to start going for the Minimize so that his attack misses again, because I really don't want that knockoff to hurt and hit me again. But he ends up making the knockoff hit again, and that takes me to 7 health points. So now there's no point in staying, so I'm just going to Baton Pass into my Charizard, because Drifblim has done its job here. And now I can just send out my Charizard, Mega Evolve, and sweep his entire team. But he goes for a knockoff again, and he manages to get a crit. And I was surprised that it even hit through all of that evasion as well. So that was good. That was really good for him. So here I Mega Evolved, but I did a bad play on my part because I Mega Evolved and went for the Fire Punch because I thought that Heracross was going to stay in, which was pretty bad. I should have predicted that he was going to switch out to something else, like his Vaporeon. So I went for the Fire Punch here, and of course it does nothing to Vaporeon because it is a very, very bulky Pokemon, and it also has leftovers. So that's really bad. So now I need to start doing something else so that I could take out that Vaporeon. So I'm going to go for the Dragon Dance so I can start getting some power, and then hopefully I can eventually take out this Vaporeon. So the Vaporeon goes for a Scald, but all of that evasion helps it miss, which is really good. And now I need a powerful attack to be able to take out this Vaporeon. So I'm going to go for a Dragon Claw, and after that Dragon Dance, that does a good amount of damage. He goes for a Scald again, and I really hope that this didn't crit, which it didn't, so that was good. All of that stockpile defense boost helped the Charizard survive that Scald. So now I'm just going to go for another Dragon Claw, and that's going to take out the Vaporeon. Alright, so now my Mega Charizard X is really doing good because it's surviving a lot of hits, and it also has that evasion. So now I'm just gonna use the Fire Punch to easily take out this Sylveon. Not that hard. And here he goes into his Infernape, And on the Infernape was actually faster, so you can see he goes for the close combat here, but all that evasion helped me avoid it, so now I can just go for the Dragon Claw, and I can easily take out that Infernape as well. Now, something that was bad for my opponent was we didn't talk about what Mega Evolutions we were going to be bringing. So unfortunately for him, he brought in his Mega Glalie, so I brought in my Mega Charizard X, which was a really big benefit for me, and not for him. But he also did have priority, so he tried to go for the Ice Shard, but all that evasion still helped me avoid it. So now that Fire Punch is easily going to take out his Mega Glalie. So that was bad for him because he ended up bringing an Ice type, and I ended up bringing a Fire type. So now he's going to go into his Greninja. And here I was surprised that my Charizard was actually faster than that Greninja. So yeah, Greninja's not that defensive, so and Dragon Claw's easily going to take it out. And here he's going to go back into his Heracross, and I don't think he had any priority, so now the Fire Punch is easily going to take it out, making a 6-0 victory for me because my Mega Charizard X was able to sweep out his entire team. So that was a really cool battle. I really had fun versing him. Moses, I really had fun versing Moses. So if you guys ever want to battle me, you know what to do. You can just click on that link to the side, and if you're watching this on mobile, you can always just click in the description. There's a link to a video which shows you how you can battle me. So there you go, guys. That's pretty much the video. I really hope you enjoyed watching this battle. I mean, if I have other cool battles, I'll definitely be sharing them with you guys. If you're feeling generous today, please click that subscribe button. It really does help me out. And if you want more information about this team, you can also click on the learn more about the team button that you see on the right, and you can learn some more information about what I used on my team. Now, this battle wasn't really that good because I wasn't able to show off my entire team, so I'm probably going to be using this team again in my next video, just so that I can show you the other Pokemon, because in this battle you pretty much just saw Drifblim and Charizard. You didn't see anything else. So yeah, I'm definitely going to be using this team again in my next video. So yeah, that's pretty much the video, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next video.